This not just girl talk.
It's talk for the people.
You got two women,
Two voices,
one sound.
and that's the truth.
You here with the married Dawn,
And the selective Dawn.
and we here to call a spade a motherfucking spade. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get to it. Alright, we back.
Hey.
You here with the married one?
Selective one?
Wait, I'm gonna be Tricky T today since we got a special guest. I might have to battle AP later on.
Nah, nigga, not them raps.
So Tricky T is back today.
Okay, just the selective one is here today.
All right, and we have a special guest.
Aaron. AP Fresh, man.
AP
Oxon Hill.
Fresh
Oxon Hill
from
stand
the
up.
Hill. All right, let's go. So, Aaron, we want to bring you on. We want to introduce our segment from the Hill. So, you're our first guest from the Hill. Aaron is, oh, shit.
It's all good.
Did I called him that a couple times already? Damn. Okay. So, AP
Yes,
is a rapper from the Hill.
Okay.
How long have you been rapping?
Now I say probably about 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
So AP graduated with us in
I did.
02.
I
So
did.
you want to give us a little background on what you've been doing in the last, 17 years?
17 years. Oh,
Ooh.
from high school. Well, back in the day, I started off. I was heavy in sports. You know what I mean? Played from Oxon Hill all the way up, boys club, all the way through high school. Went to college. Wasn't really for me. Started working. That wasn't really for me. And I'm gonna say probably about 2010, I started tapping into my creative side with the music. Didn't really know what I was doing. You know what I mean? I was trash in the beginning. Trying to. I think I was like a lot of the rappers today back then, where I wasn't really thinking about my rhymes or what I wanted to say. You know what I mean? So people wasn't really grasping to it like that. So it was kind of hard to take it seriously. Probably about 2 years ago, I decided to really, consider myself an artist and take my craft seriously. And I just been enjoying the ride. I mean, I've been doing the rap, and that led into me making my own clothing line, doing charity work, donating to, homeless shelters and giving back to kids in need.
That's good.
And now podcasting, you know what I mean, and doing interviews and stuff. So, I'm just chasing my passions, chasing my dreams, and I carry where I'm from. I don't live around there no more, but I'm from around there. It's embedded in me, so I take Oxon Hill with me everywhere I go. You know what I mean? I love it to death. I love y'all. You know what I mean? Being here with my sisters from the area, and I'm just a young dude chasing dreams, man.
So I got a question for you. You are from Oxon Hill.
Yes.
Most people know you in Oxon Hill, whether it's from sports or rapping or just your clothing. Like a lot of people wear your stuff.
Facts.
But how has the support been from the city, from Oxon Hill? Like, I notice a lot of people that make it don't really come back to their city.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good question. What I like to say is, I don't want to discount the people who really show love, really put that battery in your back, tell you to keep going. But it's something about this area, not just Oxon Hill, just the DMV in general. It's like real trendy. I feel like people want to see you popping first before they give you that stamp of approval. And I don't really know why it's like that. You know what I mean? So for me, when I see people in person, I get a lot of love. People tell me like, yo, I see what you doing. I saw that song that's on fire. I'm fucking with you. But from my end, when I putting videos out, I ain't seeing that translate into the views and, you know what I mean? The purchases and the clothes, you know what I mean?
okay.
So, but I learned that you can't worry about that. You know what I mean? You got to grind for the people who don't know you, because the fact that people do know me from the area might be a reason why I'm not getting the proper support. You get what I'm saying? You'll be surprised how many people I run into and they say stupid shit like, yo, you was quiet in high school. You know what I mean? You like, yo, that was 17 years ago.
Right.
I'm not the nigga you used to know.
Exactly.
In the 11th grade.
Right.
Nigga. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I still love from where I'm from. It's all good. I'm not trying to call nobody out or nothing like that. I think the support should be more, but what I try to do is show my love on my end to lead by example.
Okay.
So anything coming out of Oxon Hill, I fuck with it.
Okay.
I fuck with the DHONS. I fuck with Taylor Eats. I fuck with J Heat. I fuck with the old side niggas. You know what I'm saying? All these people from Oxon Hill doing different things. You know what I mean? I know chefs from Oxon Hill. People selling all kind real estate. You know what I mean? So any chance I do, I show love. You know what I mean? And like I said, hopefully people will get it one day. And if they don't, I'm gonna keep doing what I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, give us a little bit about the idea behind Live Fresh.
Live Fresh came about when I first started rapping. I was in a group called The Freshmen. It was me and my man Deuce and Chuck, and they kind of fell off, decided they didn't want to rap no more. So I became AP Fresh. You know what I mean? I just kept the name going, and I had basketball teams under Fresh. And the Live Fresh thing came about last December. I decided to donate some toys to a homeless shelter in Maryland, and
I remember that. That was with June the Kid?
that was by myself.
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
The first one was with June
Okay.
in 1203. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that experience was an awesome experience. You know what I mean? I had never did nothing like that before. And it was overwhelming. I decided last year I wanted to do it on my own. So, you know, when they asked me like, yo, what's your brand? I ain't want to just tell them Fresh or AP Fresh. So I wanted to think of something positive because I like positive energy around me. So it's like, yo, live fresh. Live fresh means so many different things. You know, people eat fresh, live fresh, talk fresh, dress fresh. So I'm like, yo, live fresh. I don't care what you do in life. Just be fresh while you're doing it. So I kind of stamped it, got my logos made, and I've been rocking with it ever since.
Okay. So where can the people find the Live Fresh apparel?
You can go to livefresh.com. My name is Live Fresh. I don't have no E's in it. So it's LIVFRSH. I got the Instagram, live_fresh. And just hit me up. You know what I mean? You hit me up, got some gear from me, which I appreciate. You know what I mean? I got some goodies for y'all today. And, you know, I'm trying to... I really want to work my way into making clothes for just females. Because, you know, I dig females' energy. Females tend to support a little bit more than the men. So, you know, I'm trying to work my way into just specifically dealing with females and kids. But I still got something for the fellas, too, if they need something.
Why do you think women support more than men?
It's that alpha male thing we getting ready to get into. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas, man, they, you know, sometimes their insecurities show by their lack of moving. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know a lot of dudes who sell clothes. So for whatever reason, it's like, if you got your clothing line and I got my clothing line, we can't share that. I can't wear your clothes and you can't wear mine. But I don't think like that. You know what I mean? No nigga want to wear the same clothes every day. You know what I mean? So the more and more I can wear it, the fresher I'm going to be. You know what I mean? So
That's okay.
So, you know, I don't really like dealing with dudes because I don't really got time. You know, you go to a dude and you're like, yo, these shorts $40. And they like, I got 30. You know what I'm saying? But the female's like, yo, I got 50. And it's like, they only 40. And they like, yeah, nigga, but I like what you're doing. Take 50. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Okay.
So it's like, I like dealing with women. The transactions go a lot smoother.
Okay.
And, you know what I mean? That's just what it is.
Okay.
And my Live Fresh shirt, might I add, is so comfortable and roomy because, you know, I got a little issue with these arms of mine, a little bit. So,
Yours and mine both.
you know, I'm a little rounded in some parts, but my shirt is so comfortable. It washes well.
Oh,
and I got a lot of compliments on it.
That's good
what's
that
up.
it washes well because a lot of people's stuff, you know,
It
crap.
ain't that cheap peeling shit we came across.
Yeah, and I'm big on that because, you know, you don't want nobody wearing something. If soon somebody can say, man, I got this shit from him and it was trash. You know what I mean? They'll say that quick before they do what you just did and say, I
Yeah.
don't like it. So I take that very seriously. You know what I mean? If it ain't right, I ain't putting it out. And I'm happy with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no millionaire, no shit like that, but I own something. You know what I mean? That's nobody can take from me.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Do you want to pass that on to your kids?
I do. I do. That's the ultimate goal. I got an 8-year-old son. He got his own Instagram. He Trey Fresh. He think he me. You know what I mean? So I got an idea for a clothing line that's coming up that's specifically for him and children. So I'm working on the logo for that now. My goal is to be able to everything I'm doing today is to pass to him. I'm trying to. I didn't did what I didn't did. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my 30s, so it's like I'm doing what I do, but I'm trying to build something that I can give to him, and one day he could be telling somebody I started this because my dad laid the foundation.
Right.
That's what white people do. You know what I'm saying? White people take out insurance policies, they start businesses, and they pass it down
Yeah.
to the kids, and
You
they
right.
give the kid a head start.
You right.
So I don't really. That's why when y'all ask me about support, I don't give a shit about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm grinding for my children. So hopefully one day his line, when I start his line, because he's a straight A student, so I'm trying to start a positive line for him to market to kids, and he could be the face because he's really living that life. And any profits he make is gonna be for like his college tuition or whatever he needs in the future. And when I go, he can have it. He can just walk right into it. So that's why I really got to watch how I move and what I do, because I know he watching me. He gonna take over the throne after me.
So how does your rap affect him?
It's crazy.
Like the videos and the things like that. Is he watching those?
He watches everything.
Okay.
I mean, and you know, all my shit ain't really for children to be watching, but I get to be with him firsthand and tell him like, yo, you know, this is, because sometimes he asks me, I got a video where I fake got shot in the video, and he like, my man was playing the role, so my son was like, yo, daddy, why your friend shoot you? You know what I'm saying? And I had to explain that to him. You know what I mean? So I get to keep hands on him, but it's funny. My son was on FaceTime with his little homie, and his little homie was playing my song.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so I can deal with my son, but I'm like, damn, he over there watching, talking about, yo, this Trayvon dad, and I'm talking about bitches and hoes and shit. So it's like, I'm starting to be a little more careful with my lyrics and my subject matter, you know what I mean? Because I can do it all. I can talk about some dumb shit, or I can give you some real life shit.
Right.
So it's something I got to pay attention to, but with him, he's with me, so he's good. You know what I mean? He know right from wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a hell of an introduction
That
from
was.
the hill.
Oh, that was just the intro? That's what happened when you give a nigga Tito's at 10 in the morning.
That's not Tito's. Man.
Oh, shit. Don Julio. See?
Well.
Tito's and Don Julio, they are all the same shit.
Oh, no, this got all the gluten. Don't bring that fat-free shit over here.
Hey, but one time for your son, that's a big deal for a young black male to be a straight A student.
Yeah.
Like, and especially with his father being a rapper, like, no shade, but, you know, he could say, you know, fuck school, I want to, you know, do what you do. But the fact that he is able to balance that, that's a kudos to you, too, that you're able to show him.
No. Shout out to his mom.
Hey, shout out to the mother.
That's definitely not me. We've been going to school together for how long?
I've known your wife since the first grade.
I wasn't no goddamn straight A student.
Okay.
So
that's amazing.
He didn't get that shit from me.
Well, shout out to wifey. Yeah, y'all doing a good, amazing job. That's good. Because we was just talking earlier about how they like to label young black boys
yes.
early in the game.
Yeah.
Early in the game. So that's good that he's able to have a healthy balance. I think that's good that his friend listens to your music.
Yeah, but see, his friend is straight A student too.
That's good.
So that's the dope thing about it. Because part of what I did with the toy drive, I had so many toys, I was able to go to some schools and make it like an educational thing.
Okay.
So I went to some schools and I'm like, yo, answer this question, you get a free toy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the teachers allowed me to teach the class, and the little boy was in one of the classes.
Okay.
And he's a straight A student. Because I like all the straight A students, I gave them 2 toys. So
A
so
little
even
incentive.
yeah, so at least, you know, I know he around good company. It's just, you know, they need somebody, an older cat there to be like, look, you can't cuss around everybody. You can't do certain stuff.
Right.
This is what this mean. My son asked me shit like, Daddy, what do no cap mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is what this mean. This is when you say it. So it's like, I like that he's so intuitive because he's going to get it anyway. So you want to be able to teach him from your standpoint, not no nigga in the street who don't know no better. Yeah, so.
That's what's up.
That's good stuff. That's real good stuff. Well, that's from the hill.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron done shut it down. Anybody coming after him, y'all got some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, make sure before y'all come, y'all tell her, don't say your government name. Make sure she call you by whatever the hell you call yourself. Because I don't want you coming up here being little nothing and she calling you Tyrone and shit. So, anybody else from the hill to come see the Dons, make sure you tell this one beforehand not to put your social security number on the show.
Well, what video we about to watch? Introduce your video.
Oh, right here. What's this? Okay,
Commas.
yeah, this video, I shot this a couple months ago. It's called Addicted to Commas. It's featuring my man Sonny Hoffa and Crummy Trey. Anybody who chasing money, chasing clothes, I don't care whether you know, selling hair, selling pussy, whatever, this song is for you.
Well, we care if you're selling pussy, but okay.
Hey.
Whatever you selling, be the best at it.
Exactly.
Go ahead, slide that bottle over here.
Which one?
It don't matter. My cup empty.
Okay.
She addicted to comments, she bad on the internet. They post in the room just to wait for sex. She after bread, not no intellect. Whoa, she addicted to comments, 50 and you get some head, 100 and you get the smash. A pit for protection, no profit, then he whoop her ass, nigga. Whoa, he addicted to comments, every day he on the block. He stuff a few rocks in his sock, no niggas plotting, so he gotta roll with a clock, nigga. In the honor.
So
That's
where
got a
can
nice
they see
flow.
the it does. Where can they see the rest of that?
That video is on YouTube. I posted it on my Instagram live feed, so the whole video is on my Instagram page.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If you want to find it at @A_P fresh. And if it's YouTube, Addicted to Comments, and I think that's posted under my man who shot the video, at Sneaky P. So if you go to his YouTube page, it's up there. You need more views, run them views up for me. But
Sneaky P did it.
yeah, man. Where is he from?
Oxon Hill.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Right
I show
from the
love.
sunrise.
Shout out to
Okay.
Sneaky P. You know what I mean? One of the best cameramen in the DMV area. He is the hardest working cameraman in the DMV, and he from Oxon Hill. So any chance if I'm gonna spend some money to shoot a video, I'm definitely going to Sneaky P.
Okay.
We might have to bring Sneaky P on.
You definitely
For
should.
Tricky T or for the Dons?
Maybe for Tricky T.
Okay.
But AP gonna have to write you a rap because I heard them ABCs 1, 2, 3s and that ain't it. That's not your. That's
Hey,
not your lane.
A lot of
What we
niggas rap
talking
like
about
that.
today? They do rap like that. Is it irritating to you? Sorry.
Yes.
It is?
Yeah, it's irritating to me that people act like they like that shit. Like, and maybe they not the acting, but I watch everybody's shit. Like, if some shit scroll down my timeline, somebody say they rapping, I play it because I'm an artist, and I want people to respect my shit.
Okay.
And some of this shit be so terrible. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad in the sense of they can't rap. It's bad in the sense of I know what your song about before I see like he just played the intro clip.
Okay.
We acting in there.
Uh-huh.
She getting smacked out.
Uh-huh.
It's a subject matter to that song.
Uh-huh.
I see some of these videos and I see people, little brothers and little cousins, and they got the gun and they jumping around with all their homies. And
I've seen a couple videos
I
like
know,
that.
I know I'm about to hit bitch, stick, lick, hit, shit. You know what I mean? They say like one little line that maybe makes sense. You know what I mean? And that's the video.
Does it make sense or is it catchy?
One catchy line.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they dance around and people act like they like that shit.
So
And
let me ask you a question. So that's what seems to be selling.
that's what's selling.
Do you think you would ever?
Never. Because that goes back to I got an 8-year-old little boy watching me.
Okay.
So when he see his dad, he gonna be around nice women, nice cars, money, and he's gonna be talking about something. Cause I hear my son now, he be like kind of like saying little bars and shit. I don't say nothing to him. He might end up being a rapper one day. Ain't nothing I can be able to do about that. If he watching me do it for years on end, he might follow in the footsteps. I'm not going to do no corny ass shit and make him think that's okay. And it's funny, y'all brought me up here to talk about alpha men. I see a lot of this corny shit, and it irritates me because I see 30, 40-year-old men doing this shit too. And it's like, nigga, come on, dog. Like, you setting a bad example for the niggas looking up at you. I'm not gonna do that ever to sell shit. I ain't selling no clothes like that. I'm not gonna sell no music like that. I need to go home at night and lay next to my woman. When she click play, she gotta feel like she's being respected too. My wife and my kids, they go out with my last name, and that name is fresh now too. They wear that shit too. So I'm not gonna do no corny shit. People see them in public and laugh at them because something their father, their husband did. I'm not gonna do it.
So it doesn't matter that they are the ones on BET or VH1 or MTV. That doesn't matter.
Nah, cause I'm happy. I'm happy sitting here kicking it with y'all. I'm already a millionaire. I'm already living my dream. I'm chasing my passion. I'm not chasing money. I'm doing what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? So people always talking about making it or you on or you popping. I got a lot of niggas who tell me, yo, you tight, but because I ain't doing what another nigga is on doing, they won't stand behind it. I'm not chasing that. I'm just trying to put my words out. My shit gonna live forever. Addicted to Comments is gonna be on YouTube long after I'm gone. So it might not catch right now. It might catch 20 years from now. I gotta put it out there in order for it to be there for people to get it. So I'm not chasing that quick little clout chasing thing and I get high and people like, yeah, I know. I remember Aaron, he doing some corny shit. I'm not never gonna do that. Ever.
So it sounds like Aaron can't be bought.
He can't.
Nah, hell nah. I mean, shit, I don't live a bad life. I ain't struggling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say it like that. I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I'm not. A lot of these niggas in the hood, and they trying whatever they got to do to get out the hood. And that's what's up. I'm not doing no corny shit to chase a check.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just not. I'm cool.
Well, we see you ain't doing no corny shit. I told you got the good jewelry on today. We see that.
Listen, this is just a disclaimer. Don't let Carmen fool y'all.
There you go with that government.
Listen, all this shit is fake. Don't snatch my fake chain. Don't do none of that shit.
So what you're saying is that's from Iverson?
Yeah.
Middle of the mall Iverson.
Middle of the mall Iverson,
Okay.
fellas. We good.
Don't believe the hype. God, don't believe that shit is twinkling in my eyes.
Sure is.
So you
sure
took us
is.
into our next segment, actually.
Okay,
Well, actually, the show. The alpha male. So society says that the alpha male has this structure of tall, deep voice, large in stature. Can you be an alpha male without meeting any of those requirements or qualities?
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Alpha male ain't about your size and how deep your voice is. That ain't shit. I mean, and just before I start, I want to say this is just my opinion. So I don't want nobody to get offended by my opinion, but I just think it's a lot of layers to the alpha male. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, I just walked in the room, it's 3 men in here, and the vibe was cool off the break. So I greeted them all with respect. They gave it back, and it's cool. It's not for me to say what this man is. It's kind of like your actions dictate whether you're an alpha man or you're a pussy nigga or you a scared nigga, you're a clown nigga. It's actions to it. So the alpha man is not how they look, it's what they do. More so. And I think that it's different types of alpha males. I know y'all met the nigga that's just like too tough. He won't drink out of a pink cup. He won't eat a hot dog in front of you. He don't want to eat ice cream and shit like
He's
that.
too gay.
He's just like too tough for his own good.
Right,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Then you met the nigga who
Is that considered an alpha male though?
I think they like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, something about men, especially black men, we carry this thing where we're like, we got to be tough. You know what I'm saying?
Where does that come from? Where does that start? Because I've heard that it starts from childhood. Like, it starts from
I
the
mean,
rearing.
shit, you from where I'm from. You couldn't go certain places where we was from and be no bitch ass nigga. I'm just, can we cuss on here?
Yes.
Okay.
We definitely can
Yeah,
cuss on
so you couldn't be no bitch ass nigga going certain places. So you're kind of built to be kind of, you know what I mean? You might want to go outside and sing love songs and shit, but if you think you're going to get smacked in the back of your head, you're not going to do that. So it's like, you know, especially when you get around certain niggas that you know on some shit, you really got to put that shit on.
Now, what about the men or the niggas who mask themselves with the group of alpha males? So we all know that there's a certain group of men or
Right.
niggas that we know, right, from the hill, who they soft. Soft is wet
Right.
bread. Like, they not busting a grape in a fruit fight.
Right.
But they run with a group of niggas, and
Yeah.
everybody is assuming to be tough. But that one nigga, he ain't got it.
It's just like, that's just like people who join gangs and shit. Some people join gangs for protection, for acceptance and
Okay.
protection. So it's no different. You know what I mean? If a nigga running with, I'm just using the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, just because we all from the same area, but Birchwood. If a nigga like, yo, I'm fucking with these niggas, you know what I mean? They could be doing it just for acceptance and just to get that, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
they don't have to be, a lot of niggas don't want to walk by themselves. I'm comfortable by myself. I walk in the room, I don't need 20 niggas around me to be the same nigga I would be if I was here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the same guy regardless. Everybody not like that. Some people need 3-4 niggas to validate who they are as a man. That's not an alpha male. If you're an alpha male, you're confident in what you do and how you do it, regardless of who approves of it and what they do. You know, it's funny because I had an exchange with a nigga from the area, and we was talking about respect. And I was saying like, yo, I'm 30-something years old. People still respect me, and I ain't never been to jail. That should be appreciated.
Yeah.
I ain't never had to do no corny shit to say. And he was like, well, what you mean by respect? You know, if you getting bitches and getting money, niggas gonna. I'm like, yo, we
That
ain't talking
determines
about
respect.
We ain't talking about the same kind of respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the kind of respect where I can shake his hand, I can shake his hand, I can come in here, and it's just what it is. We respecting each other. You not, you know, some niggas can't do that. Some niggas walk in the room and they look like food instantly. You know what I'm saying? They
Corny
soft.
ass nigga.
A corny ass nigga. So that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. And I feel like I deserve that respect because I go to work every fucking day. I take care of my family. And I jump in front of a bullet for everybody in my household. And like I said, I even take the respect a step further, whereas I had to change my ways to start showing my family respect. Because I understand that I can't walk a certain way outside because it looks bad on them.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I try to be an alpha male. I don't really watch a lot of TV. I don't know. I got my NBA hat on now because I might start watching it a little bit. I can't watch the whole game. I got shit to do. Trash to take out, dishes to do. I'm trying to apply for a job. I'm trying to fix some shit. Cut the grass. You know what I'm saying? That's alpha male shit. How deep your voice is don't mean shit.
Now, those are societal characteristics.
Right.
So what you just named are human characteristics.
Right.
Now, let me ask you this, because I was reading this article and it said where most alpha males aren't attracted to alpha females. Would you agree with that? Like a strong female is more dominant than a strong male, so they cancel each other out.
I don't know. I think differently. I mean, like I said, it's my personal.
I mean, I read it in Cosmos, so.
Yeah, I personally, I would want a strong.
I just want a
woman.
different viewpoint.
I don't really know. No, I mean, I would want a strong woman. You know what I mean? Because the world is crazy. You know what I mean? It's fucked up out here. So you need that backbone to tell you, like, nigga, you need to do this, you need to do that. So me personally, I would want a strong woman around.
I think with an alpha female, they kind of know their place and they know when to let the man lead. I would consider myself an alpha female and my man an alpha male, but I know I'm not leading too much around there.
You gonna check his ass when he out of line.
Yeah, but behind closed doors too.
Fact.
And then it's a certain way I gotta check him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I want. Now I don't want no alpha woman like, nigga, don't go change your shirt. You know what I'm saying? Or, take the hat off, nigga. Like, you been playing the game too long. Nah, I don't want that. But you want that woman who's like, nigga, I'm gonna let you lead as long as you show that you can handle this job. That's the kind of woman I got. My woman will let me be the man. She'll cook me whatever I want to eat. She'll do whatever I gotta do. If I fuck up, she gonna tell me, nigga, you tripping. And this shit about to change around here if you don't get your shit together. And you need that. Still shopping still. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Joe Moff say all the time. So you want that woman, like Jay say, man, I can bounce all. Who's more of an alpha male couple than Beyonce and Jay-Z?
Right.
But they complement each other. I could be that nigga, you could be that bitch, and we can make it work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they making it work. You're right about that.
Okay. So with knowing that, how would you change the dynamic of what the alpha male looks like in the black community?
I just think we need better examples. I mean,
Yeah, Julio got you sweating. This ain't no
Yeah.
Tito's, is it?
Yeah, I came in here looking. I was like, I hope they got some decaf coffee in that motherfucker. They got Don Julio. But anyway, I think that, ask that question again.
It's a one-time shot, baby.
I think that we need better examples in the black community. All they show us is the ignorant shit.
But I think, like, with the new generation, so I have a 15-year-old son.
Okay.
And I've seen him and his friends. And
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
But
like,
you got an older brother. You got a younger brother, too.
I do have a younger brother. And,
He's a great example for-
him and my husband is in my son's
Right.
ear. But then you got the people, he's at school
Right.
8-9 hours a day because he plays sports and all that. So he there from 7 to 6.
Right.
So he there with a whole bunch of clowns.
Yeah.
And then he come home and he like, oh, but they don't really know what they talking about, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like this generation is missing something. And it's just like, because I feel like it has to come from the men.
Yeah.
And I feel like our generation of men are alpha males. Like,
Yeah.
we saw a video one time on DMV Hood News or something like that. This nigga was in the shed. His friend flipped him back and started humping him. So everybody was in the comments, oh, you gay. And they was like, no, we ain't gay. We just playing. Like, don't
He
call
was
me
the
no.
bid, whatever the bid means.
Yeah.
We ain't, and I'm just like,
But he posted that shit.
and niggas, y'all, and like, I feel like y'all generation or our generation wouldn't do no shit like that. Like, that shit not even funny.
Facts.
I'm not going to do no shit like that for a like.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And everything now is for a like. So how do y'all get in their ear and like change
said,
the dynamic?
I just think it's about niggas getting together and doing stuff to show the youngins how you supposed to move. I mean, when I was coming up, I had coaches. You know, so I lost my father when I was 5 years old.
Okay.
So I grew up in a household with just my mother, all women. But I had coaches. I played sports. You know what I mean? So these coaches showed me the way I'm supposed to walk, the way I'm supposed to talk. when I got in high school, I had teachers that was on my ass. You know what I mean? I just think we need to do a better job. I see a lot of people from our generation doing the clown shit because they trying to get a like. They trying to get a look. They trying to get a check. We need to cut that shit out. We need to get together, work more together, and do stuff that's for these youngins. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can't see a video scrolling up my timeline if it ain't a bunch of youngins jumping around with guns and shit. So it's like you kind of making them think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? If my son came to me and said, "Dad, what no cap mean?" I said, "Man, you don't take no shit from no nigga. You get your gun and you shoot him." That's what he gonna want to do. But I had, you gotta explain that shit to him. And I just think, like I said, it's just I try to do my part. That's all I can do. I can't put it in nobody else. I can't make nobody else do nothing. So I just try to do my part. Hopefully, I'll inspire other people to do the shit that I'm on. You know, and I'm not trying to say I'm perfect. I'm just saying I'm with you. Because I'm like, man, these motherfuckers behind us is off the hook. And I don't want my kids coming up in that shit. So that's why I try to do my part. It's not to say I think I'm no better than nobody. I just know that if I don't do my part, my kids don't stand a chance. So it's important to me.
So, like, if you're watching the news or just any type of media, they'll say, or the biggest blame is, like, because men aren't at home.
Yeah.
Most of the men I know are at home.
Okay.
So, but my question is, like, I'm so, like, dedicated to changing it because I got a 15-year-old and a 7-year-old. It's just frustrating because there's so many clown-ass niggas. But it's just like, you said you lost your father at 5. You had coaches, you had teachers. Now the coaches and the teachers want to fuck the kids. So it's like, I don't even want to send my kids to a camp or to, like, I got to look at the teacher out the side eye. So who do we really have to rely on? I mean, niggas out here is crazy.
I mean, you doing your part, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I lost my father, but I still had my mother. Like I said, I know your brother. He's a good example of how you should carry yourself. Because he was coming up, when I was coming up, he was under, you know what I'm saying? Like behind us. So I just think it's just about what you do inside your household. You got to keep your hands around. You got to monitor him. You just got to keep talking to him. Because the thing about, like, when you growing up, you might not get it right then and there. But something's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
And you're going to hear your mom voice in the back of your
Yes.
head. She told me this shit was going to happen.
Yes.
So that's still happening to me today.
Yes.
Whereas a 35-year-old grown-ass man, something happened to me today, and I'll be like, damn, them motherfuckers told me.
Yes.
But because they told me what to do in that situation. So I'm able to maneuver out of it. You're not going to be able to stop shit from happening. Life happens. So your 15-year-old is going to have to walk just like you did when you was 15, just like everybody in this room did. You're not going to be able to stop that. You just got to keep putting it in their head.
But shit is so different for y'all nowadays. Like, I feel like, do you feel like y'all have more of a target on your back just as, like, a black male?
Not really.
Now than before? No?
Nah, not me. I mean, not personally. I mean, shit. Some people ask them for the target. You know what I mean? Some people... I look at, like, people get mad at me because I see shit and I'm like, okay, like for example, like I see like black men getting shot and shit, but I see them like resisting first. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, man, I ain't putting myself in that position. Now they be like, but you can not resist and still get shot. Yeah, but you got a better chance of getting your ass shot resisting and talking shit and doing all the corny shit. So I don't feel like it's a target on my back. But this world is ran around money. Everybody try to make it a black and white thing. If you get money, shit don't matter. So it's like, you know, get your business together. If you're going to be hustling out front of a fucking store, buy the store.
That's a good point.
Buy a house. Own some
Now,
shit.
I hear you, how you represent your family. And I pretty much know the circle of men you deal with. How do you check them to ensure that they're being the best man for themselves? Because they say you are who you run with.
Yeah. You
And
can't.
You got a couple corny ones in your circle.
You can't.
Sorry, circle.
Listen, she said that, and what I'll say is this: I don't like to think that I ain't.
The whole bottom.
I don't like to think that I hang around any corny niggas. So, what I try to do is, as I've been saying since the beginning of the show, I try to lead by example. You cannot check a grown man.
Okay.
You can't?
You can't check a grown man, especially a grown man who think they're alpha male. Like what we talking about. Sometimes my niggas check me. I don't get it right then and there. But it's like I said, it's like you go through something, you go back, and you like, then you come back around to it. So I've done a lot of, I could be honest and say I've done a lot of setting a bad example at times in my life. You know what I mean? Because I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? I've been at this thing since 84. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm just trying to do now, as of today, the man I am today, is just show a better example, and I'm hoping that what I do will inspire them to do, you know what I mean, to follow in that path. If a nigga call me and he need advice or something, your 15-year-old son or your brother, we all know. Sometimes you call a nigga, you know, you might call him and you like, dog, I'm in this situation, what should I do? And he gonna give you the most fucked up advice you ever heard in your life. You know what I'm saying? You go to 2-3 of him, and then you got that one nigga in the corner like, nah, don't do that. This the way you do it. This the best way to do it. You're gonna go with the majority because you're trying to be cool. So it's like when my friends or anybody I fuck with call me, they need some advice, I'm gonna tell them the best advice I can give them. Even if I don't believe in the shit, I'm not gonna be the nigga that's gonna send them down the path that I know is gonna have them fucked up. And people would do that to you. You
Yes,
go
they
to
will.
somebody and talk to them, be like, dog, I'm in this situation, what should I do? And they give you some fucked up advice just to see how it's gonna play out for you.
Damn.
And that's
niggas
not
do
your
that.
man. That's
That's
not your man.
man.
That's not your friend.
That's not your man, but you have people around you that will do that shit because people will put their personal selves in your situation. You know what I'm saying? So they not in it, so they can tell you to do anything. I try not to do that. If one of my homies come to me or whatever, if we talking, and another thing I had to do was start. I used to just be confined to like people I grew up with. Now I get around like-minded people. So it's like, I ain't have to be with you for 20, 30 years.
Right.
We on the same shit mentally.
Yeah.
And that's why I connect. That's why I fuck with Hunter and Joe so tough.
So is it safe to say that the whole no new friends is really some no new bullshit?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. I mean, you know, and then it's like, you know, that friend word is a deep thing to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say you my friend. You got to show you my friend.
It has to hold value.
It has to
and
hold
everybody's
value.
not your friend.
Yeah, so I set a standard, and I ain't got to tell everybody what the standard is. You know what I'm saying?
Either you know or you don't know.
I got a standard. If you don't fit in that standard, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand where I'm trying to be. And, you know, everybody like, oh, you jumping on the Nipsey Hussle thing. That shit kind of was an eye-opener, too. You know what I mean? Being around your friends or where you from and all that shit, you can get fucked up out here. So I ain't trying to end up like that. So definitely got to change the way you move, your environment, your space, who you doing it with, and be around like-minded people.
Okay.
That's big.
Come on, Aaron, with the gym.
I know. You dropping big shit over here.
They done called me Aaron 52 times.
You right.
She called you that time.
For anybody watching this who don't know me, my name is AP Fresh. It's on the screen. They can call me Aaron.
You said
But they better
They
not
can
call
call
you.
me Aaron. This 20 years sitting right here.
I'm
8th
going-
grade. You know what I mean? So
I'm going
they
back to
good.
AP.
They good with it. But yeah, this
Y'all
family.
just don't do it.
This family. This is family. So it's all good.
So let me ask you a question. So I know we said that the alpha male is not a look, but we do know nowadays niggas is dressing like women.
Yeah.
You got the tight jeans. You got they
Yeah.
was wearing, what was the thing last year? Was it rompers men were wearing?
Rompers.
Something
Having their nails painted.
Well,
And it's nothing
yeah.
wrong. Let me just say this. It's nothing wrong with a man getting a manicure and a pedicure. Because don't put them rough ass feet on me. However,
Do you want your nigga with fingernail polish? Do you want your nigga with fingernail polish?
No.
But I
Is it-
wouldn't mind him to get a manicure.
but get your
Fingernail
cuticles clipped.
polish.
because he
No,
can
I don't
take-
want- I don't even want no clear.
I don't want clear.
I blame
either.
y'all
I
just
never
as
liked
much for that shit than I blame
All right,
them.
so we have a level of accountability now. We
Yeah.
scratching the service. Okay.
Cause y'all gotta talk to y'all sisters too. Somebody fucking with them niggas. Somebody's giving them niggas some ass.
But
Loving
you
it.
are a man. You supposed
But
to
hold
lead.
on one
If
second.
y'all decide, y'all run this shit. I don't know if y'all know that. Women run shit. When y'all say shit ain't cool, it'll stop. Cause a lot of niggas' motives is based around women.
I can go with that because on Love and Hip Hop, the little bit of TV I do watch, I think it's the California or Love and Hip Hop LA, whatever it is.
Hollywood.
Okay, that's what it is. Shows how much I watch TV. The young man, what's his name?
AJ.
A1.
Oh shit. Okay.
No more for you.
What you say?
I think
A1?
you met your match.
AJ.
So A1 in Lyrica. A1 wears black nail polish.
Okay.
He has blonde hair. He's in touch with his softer side. To me, that's the gayer side. No offense to the homosexual community, but I'm not dating a man with nail polish on his fingers.
Is that
that's
the
for me.
nigga with the like he like a music producer?
Yes.
It ain't
I think I
produced shit.
somehow seen that shit.
I thought they said he did.
Yeah, I think he did. But
No.
man, listen.
be a Hollywood thing.
Leave certain shit. Women got their thing. We got our thing. Women wear fingernail polish. Niggas don't. That's just what it is.
Men don't.
Yeah, men don't. They ain't no man supposed to. That shit. What nigga? What man? What alpha male? He ain't no alpha male.
So he's considered a beta male.
Polish.
Ain't no alpha male on the planet going to get their fucking nails done.
Well, D-Way went and got his feet done, and he was twinkling his toes with his black nail polish.
I think they should.
I think all men should get their feet. If you watching this and you never got your feet done, the women been holding on to that secret for a long time. They go get you a pedicure and enjoy
but they don't
that
have
shit.
to polish it.
They don't.
Nah,
Get that
they
dead
don't.
skin off.
Yes.
You fucking up my sheets.
That's what it's for.
Husband.
You know, I got. You know, if you on your feet all day, going to get your feet done is not a bad thing.
It's not.
But if you go from getting your feet done and they put that little pink thing between your toes and shit, and then you walk over there and sit next to her, and she over there and and you next to her and shit, you're gay. Ain't nothing wrong with gay people. Okay? Let's put that out there.
No, it's
I'm not homophobic.
No.
But you, my man, are gay. And you're not an alpha male. And that's fine.
So beta male being a beta bitch. Because we like to say that beta males are bitches. And oftentimes when we refer to males, and we talked about this last season.
Okay.
Light skin is bitch skin.
Woo.
Y'all see
I
you
just
took his
want
head off that one.
I want everybody to know that she's saying that shit. I ain't saying all that.
But that's the stigma.
Just because
That
you're a
is the
beta
stigma.
don't mean you a bitch.
Okay.
You can't put we can't be mad. Do you ever dealt with a nigga that was just like too tough? Like you couldn't talk to this nigga?
Yes.
Right. So you can't be mad at the nigga that's too tough.
And I thought he
then
had some
mad-
underlying gay tendencies because he just did too much to overcompensate for his masculinity.
Yeah. And it's possible. It's possible. But what I'm saying is we
It's
can't
possible I
just
was fucking a gay man?
possible.
Ooh, child. That's the next episode.
Hey, it's 2019. Anything's possible, but
Can
we
you
can't-
slide that bottle this way? That's a bit much.
Now, whoever this nigga is, he probably know who he is. I ain't calling you gay, bro.
I did. I said that.
I'ma just.
But nah, we
drink
can't call it a beta male bitch. Some niggas just not on that overly tough shit. It don't mean they a bitch. They just not, they'll rather handle things in a different nature. You can't just classify it as being bitch. And I know some light skinned niggas that ain't no bitch ass niggas.
Okay, so it's okay to be a beta male.
I mean, depending on who your woman is. I mean, if you got an alpha woman and you like to lead your woman and you a beta man, you cool with that? I mean, it's cool. Man, you can be anything you want. That's what I be trying to explain to people. Like, you can be anything you want. You could be a beta male. You could be an alpha male. You could be a rapper. You could be a podcaster. You could be gay. You can like both sides. Like, it's a place for you in the world.
That's
you know what I mean? And it's
That's
not for
true.
me to judge where you at with it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be an alpha male. That's what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was brought up. That's how I was raised. Like I said, I lost my father. I was the only man. I was brought into that role. I was raised like that. So I was raised to be a protector of my women. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is for me. It might be different for him. It might be different for you. So, yeah, I mean, but I wouldn't call them bitches just because they not tough because the bitches got guns too.
And a scared person to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, them the most dangerous niggas. You know what I'm saying? So alpha man be like, Slim, let's step outside, handle this shit. Who you talking to? Bitch ass nigga come in here and wet this whole joint up. So I treat them with the same respect as I do anybody else.
Okay.
Wow. That was good.
Come on here, AP dropping them gems.
Thank you. Finally an AP reference. Finally an AP reference.
All right, so are we ready for Ask the Don?
We are ready to ask the Don. Okay, so.
my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, co-host.
No, I was
What?
Darnell. And okay, my bad. You're going to have to cut this out. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so this week we posted on our Instagram, and this will show our age, but we
Y'all
used-
age. Go ahead.
You are in your mid-30s,
I'm
whether
not.
you
I'm
want
in
to
my
accept
early
that or not.
30s. AP,
Yo.
I'm 34.
Okay.
Isn't 35 and up mid and late 30s? Like,
Nah, I think 36.
okay, so I'm still
Yeah.
early, right?
You hanging on by like one.
It don't
strand of
matter.
your-
I'm hanging on. I'm in there.
When's your birthday?
November.
Oh yeah, you hanging
Thank
on.
you.
Ain't no,
You're
You're
you
taking
gotta-
advice
you
from
got about-
somebody
you
who
got
get a
about-
birthday every 4 years. Don't listen to AP for this
So,
one.
yeah.
Oh, you
I-
a leap baby?
Yeah, I'm a leap
Okay.
baby. Yeah, so
Leap
I'm-
this
I'ma
ass. He
live
about to leap
forever.
his ass off this show. He's playing. But no, so
no.
we posted about Darnell and Brandi. And for those of you all who don't know, Darnell and Brandi are the characters from It's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Okay.
So we asked who was at fault for the incident that happened between Darnell and Brandi. Was it Darnell for using Brandi for monetary and sexual gain, or was it Brandi for taking it too far when Darnell broke it off because he wanted to be with his first love? So I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all think.
You want to go first?
No, you go first.
In that movie, I remember that movie. I'ma definitely put it on Darnell.
Put it on the man.
He chased that pussy. He chased it down. She was telling him, no, you don't want this smoke. You know what I mean? And from like watching it, you could tell she was kind of damaged a little bit.
Okay.
And the nigga wanted that smoke, so he got it.
Do you remember in the movie when he was behind the refrigerator and he was like, I got the drawers, dog? You remember
closed
that?
the refrigerator, that bitch was standing right there. Who were you talking to? Da-da-da-da. She talking about, I love you.
But I feel like he told her somewhere in the relationship that,
After the fact.
but somewhere in the relationship he was like, he was done.
But it
After
was a
he fucked her.
relationship for
It
him.
doesn't matter.
It
That's
wasn't a relationship for him. It was a
that-
relationship for her.
That's a chance you take meeting somebody in the club, right?
He
Or meeting
cha-
them, period.
He cha- if I remember,
Yeah.
now Brandy's the crazy chick.
Right.
Lynn Whitfield.
He chased her.
So,
He went to her job, bought her crystals, took her horseback riding. You can't do that to women, man. She was right to think that this nigga's really into me. You feel me?
She was right, yeah.
So he asked for that smoke.
So she ain't take it too far?
Yeah,
She beat herself with
she
an
did.
orange. She
She
beat
did.
herself with an orange
She
and gave
definitely
him
took-
the abuse charge.
That's the type of shit y'all be doing.
No, not y'all.
Well,
Women.
well.
Women.
Well, what?
Women.
Well, I've
Women
played
be
the
doing
petty
some wild
card.
Oh, I
shit.
have.
Yeah.
I have.
You ain't never seen a nigga with his tires flat, windows busted out his car.
Well, I don't do
think
stuff
that's
that
taking
the
it
insurance
that
can
long.
pay for. I'm gonna do something that's gonna fuck with your
You
mental.
see what I'm saying? You
But
see
that
what
was
I'm saying?
the old me.
You said,
You're telling on yourself.
yeah, what the fuck is in this bottle?
That was the old
Yeah,
me. But what I'm saying,
to
but
the
that
gay
was-
nigga she used to fuck with, you know who did it, okay?
You do. You definitely know who did it. But what I'm saying is that, are we okay with saying that whatever Darnell got in that moment was warranted because he played the role of I want to be your man? So Brandi was in a relationship with him, but he wasn't in a relationship with her.
He acted like he was in a relationship with
And
her.
niggas do that
Niggas do that.
for some pussy.
So-
I feel like
I might
we
just wanna fuck you up
We
front,
know
too.
that. So at
Yeah.
some point, we kind of have to prepare ourselves for that, right? No?
Women?
Yes.
It depends, man. Niggas is slick, man. Niggas
Nigga, and we smart.
Niggas will go do all kind of, extremes to get that pussy. You know what I'm saying? So,
But
in
they
his
don't always
case,
have to, because I might just want to give it to you. And
listen,
why not want
if
nothing in
y'all
return?
don't remember the scene in the movie? Bobby Brown told that nigga, "You gonna have to tell that bitch you love her." And he was like, "I ain't gonna do it. I don't never break the code." That nigga was like, "I love you." He did it. You know what I'm saying? He broke the code. So it's like, no, I don't feel sorry for him. It was funny, but nigga, I don't feel sorry for him at all. I don't feel sorry for Darnell. His man told him. We just talked about that shit. Who you gonna get advice from?
Yeah.
Bobby told that nigga, man, you gonna have to tell that bitch you love her.
All right, Tricky T. Who you got? You want Darnell or you want Brandi?
I think I feel like she didn't consider all the circumstances. You met this nigga in the club. If I meet a nigga in the club, I know what you want.
She ain't just meet him in the club. He gave her the VIP.
I know what you want. I know what
Right.
you want. Like
Right.
the chase and all that. Like I'm going to do that, but I feel like she still should have been prepared to not get so deep into it. She had to look at that like, all right, he did what he had to do. I'm gonna give him some good pussy, and
But it's what your actions showed me. I think people forget that. Like, I get your words and I zero in on your words, but your actions are showing me. Maybe I need to put the cup down.
yeah.
Reverse. Your actions are showing me that you want more than just a fuck ship. His actions showed her. She
I'm with
wanted
her.
more than a
I'm
fuck
with her. He
ship.
took her to the hood, got her fish.
You know what I'm saying? He took
was
her to
like-
horse and
he-
dickies.
man, when
He
she fell off
just
the
gave her the
horse-
world.
When he fell off the horse, he gave her this whole big spiel. How he was tired of playing with her, all this other shit. Like he was acting like, yeah, he wanted a relationship. He should have just came at her like, yo, I just want to fuck.
Because women know in the beginning if we gonna give up the ass. I know.
Facts.
That's true, but like a lot of women like to play that chase game. even though we know we gonna give you the pussy,
Because y'all
we
feel
gonna
like
play
when you
that
get a
game.
pussy up, you kind of lose your power. So to
You
say.
do, not
Right.
kind
Why?
of.
Why do you
So-
lose your power? This is the thing. We
Because-
grown. We got to get out of that stigma of if I fuck you in the first night, I'm a whore.
No, it's not about you being a whore or not. I think women think like, okay, if we just take her for example, if you the woman in that position, you may not get the horseback riding, the crystal at your
Right.
job, the fish in the hood. If you get a pussy up and he don't fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of hold on to that. Like, I know I'm gonna fuck this nigga, just not right now, because I want to see how hard he gonna work for this pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the power sense of it. You know what I mean? So some women know that and they'll play that game with you. But you can tell that too as a man. You can tell like, okay, you're gonna make me work a little hard. Okay. But you still never in the process. We can go horseback riding and I'm not gonna make you believe that I love you.
Right,
And I wanna
right.
be with you forever. It's
Right,
like, look,
right.
we're gonna go horseback riding, we're going to Autobahn, and we're going bowling. And then, you know what I mean?
Then
If
I'm
you
going
don't
to
give
drop
it by
these balls
then,
off in your box.
if that don't work, I'm gonna have to give up on this. I'm not gonna work with so hard, baby. We working on 30 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck what Steve
So at
Harvey
day
said.
31.
Steve said 90.
Fuck
Don't
what
listen
Steve
to-
Harvey say.
Thank you. Don't listen to Steve. Fuck
You know what I'm
Steve.
saying? We'd have been horseback riding until you get fish. Bitch, something gotta happen. Show me a titty or something. You feel me? Like, no, we not. But I'm not gonna be in there like, yeah, we been horseback riding until you fish. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Like, no, fuck no, hell no.
But he was up front with her when
No, he
Regina
was not.
came. When Regina came back, he wasn't.
After he fucked her.
Okay. That's
But he
listen,
knew
it's
all
always
along.
a hit and miss.
But he knew all along that he didn't
She-
want
she-
anything long term.
When she came at the nigga like, look, quit your job. You ain't working in the club no more. I got
Right,
you.
right,
That's
right,
when he
right.
was like, what? Like, I just wanted some pussy. Nigga, that ain't what your actions displayed. You ain't say that. She wasn't fucking with you because she knew thought you was just trying to. All the women who know you just trying to, they won't fuck with you if they think you just want to fuck. You got to really work to get in there.
Okay.
You got to really work.
I
You know
agree.
what I'm saying? He played that role. Until he got what he wanted, then he dipped. Now what happened to you after that? You it's fair game.
So is it safe to say if you meet a nigga in the club, he not serious about you? Because I met a nigga in the club, and I told this story on last season.
I don't really see. I don't like speaking. I don't go to the club, but I wouldn't. If I seen a girl twerking in the club and shit, I wouldn't think that's somebody I'm trying to spend the rest of my life with. I mean,
Right.
that's just me.
But I mean, I could give you the bust down, and I can give you the Bible verse. I can give you some variety.
I don't think it really matters where you meet somebody. If somebody really for you, you can meet them motherfuckers in the parking lot at the Shell gas station. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So that's all dependent upon the people. So I don't want to say like if you meet somebody in the club, that mean they ain't worth a fuck. That ain't true.
Right.
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's
But
true.
I just think it's just all about that connection, that vibe. But I think
Yeah.
people need to stop being more upfront about what they want. You know what I mean? If you just want to fuck, tell them motherfucker. Because 9 times out of 10, a woman just, probably want the same thing you want.
We do.
Right?
We
So
do.
It's a conversation you can have. It's
We
like,
do.
look, I ain't worth a fuck. You ain't worth a fuck. Let's fuck. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. I'm gonna go on record and say I will go on record and say, and niggas don't slide in my inbox because it's closed. But I know when I meet you, if I'm gonna give you the ass, and I'm gonna know if you fuck worthy. You don't have to do all the whining and dining. Don't take me to Chili's, but you don't gotta do no whining and dining.
What's
'cause
wrong
I
with
know-
Chili's?
We ain't got time. We gonna have to go back to season 1
That's
for
all
that
fair.
one.
That's all fair for that
All
one.
right.
Well, all right. So our hour is just about up.
But we're going to close the show with this. We're going to ask you this. How has being treated or mistreated by the black business affected you?
It hasn't. I ain't tripping off these niggas. Am I still on camera? Because I don't see myself.
Yes,
I want to look at
yes.
the camera. I don't give a fuck about you niggas. Let me tell you something. All you niggas who, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, let me start positive. All the people who show me love, fuck with me, give me genuine support, I love and appreciate you, and you are the reason why I continue to do what I do. Because I'm not going to let y'all down. But all the rest of y'all niggas who purposely don't show love, talk shit, whatever, I don't give a fuck about you niggas. Like I said, I'm happy. I'm drunk. What time is it? It's 10:58. You know what I'm saying? And I done had a great convo. They done show love, and I'm living my dream. So you got to think. Most people in this world are chasing their next turn up. A lot of people haven't grasped the concept of you need to be doing something. Whatever it is you want to do, and it's okay. There's no age limit on it. Just do you.
Right.
So you in that world and you around a bunch of people who don't really know who they are, what their capabilities are, they're not going to understand you. So I ain't doing it for them. And I don't give a fuck. I'll post a video if it get 1 view and 1 like. I'm going to focus on that one motherfucker who liked that video. I'm done worried about the motherfuckers. I'm trying to figure out why they don't fuck with it. So to all y'all, fuck you.
AP, you definitely need to make sure you sharing that with these young ones following you, because that's some good shit. That's some real good shit. We'll talk about that next episode for me.
We will.
But I'm going to go ahead and close with, I think it was it last episode? The episode before that, where April Jones said, life is just to be lived. Like, enjoy life. Enjoy the moment. Don't stress over the small stuff, and don't take things personal. The married one loves you.
Okay.
What you got?
I'm going to close it with, there's always peace on the other side of your chaos.
All right. And we all from the Hill.
From the Hill to 20745. Go ahead and ask about us.
For sure.
We out.
For sure.
Peace.
Oh, we gonna play his video going out. Okay, perfect.
They said he looking for me, where this nigga at? If I front you 100 piece, you better bring 200 back. Nigga called the gossip, hang up on him, no respect for that. A bitch text me, she miss me, cur that hoe, bitch, I ain't texting back. Ever since a youngin', I knew I was different. Cause I had all the money, I had all them bitches. I pull up in the Thundy with a fifth of liquor, and I stayed up in the range. You know my aim terrific, bitch, how you a boss? You ain't never took a loss, and don't ever leave me round your bitch. I'm Mr. Get them draws, and I'm always riding with that stick. I'm Mr. Fuck the law, nigga. Fake, I started clapping. That's a big round of applause, nigga. I know this ain't no sprint, but this a marathon. Killed that nigga Nipsey, taught me never leave my gun at home. Stack your chips, stay out the way, cause niggas hate to see you grow. Keep killing every beat, but they won't listen till you dead and gone. She told me that she only deal with real niggas. I told her she in luck, cause I'm a Oxon Hill nigga. And I ain't flexing, baby, I'm just being real with you. Somebody touch me, then somebody getting killed, nigga. They said he looking for me, where this nigga at? If I front you 100 piece, you better bring 200 back. Nigga called the gossip, hang up on him, no respect for that. A bitch text me, she miss me, cur that hoe, bitch, I ain't texting back. Ever since a youngin', I knew I was different. I grew up with no father, I ain't even miss him. If you come from where I come from, niggas real specific. We name our guns 299s, they talented and gifted. Bitch, how you a killer? You ain't never pulled the trigger. If you did, it was some sucker shit like hating on a nigga. Turn myself into a brand, I'm chasing 7 figures, nigga. Do my dirt all by my lonely, I don't need no co-defendant, nigga. She told me that she only deal with real niggas. I told her she in luck, cause I'm a Oxon Hill nigga. And I ain't flexing, baby, I'm just being real with you. Somebody touch me, then somebody getting killed, nigga. You say you looking for me, nigga, where you at? If I don't get 250 cent, bitch, I'm gon' get the strap. Nigga call the gossip, hang up on him, never call him back. A bitch text me, she miss me, I'm too busy, I can't text you back. Shorty say she only deal with real niggas. I guess this bitch in luck, cause I'm a Oxon Hill nigga. And I ain't flexing, baby, I'm just being real with you. Somebody touch me, then somebody getting killed, nigga.